Hey, what's up guys? John here. Check this out. One of the biggest struggles that new investors have is understanding where to get their first deal. So every Monday I go live on my YouTube channel and in my Zoom room and I do what's called a power hour. Now I want to play a recording from today's power hour so you can understand exactly how I approach on-market listings and how I work with agents. And if you learn how to do this correctly, you're absolutely gonna start getting more deals, okay? And if you don't do this correctly, it's gonna be very difficult for you to scale your business because what ultimately you want is referral partners. Now, if you're interested in learning about real estate and real estate investing, show your boy some support, like and subscribe. Now, before I get started and play this video for you, I wanna point something out to you. When you first get started, you need to be working off of scripts. If you don't have scripts, first link in the description below is gonna get you to my Investors Toolbox. In the Investors Toolbox is not only scripts for on-market and off-market properties, but there's also a bunch of calculators that you can use that are gonna help you evaluate whether a deal is a deal or not. Now, I wanna remind you of the goal of these calls whenever you're calling on-market. The first is obviously just to put some sort of numbers in front of the listing agent, letting them know this is where I would be on this particular property. But the second is to create some rapport and create a relationship with this agent so they can then send you off-market opportunities in the future. And creating these referral partners are what's gonna help you build and scale your business over time. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to listen to this call. Let me know how you think I did in the comment section down below. Where did I do good and where could I improve in the future? As always, I appreciate your guys' feedback. I'm gonna get into it. Thanks for stopping by. God bless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Quick question. So, I noticed the property's been on the market for a little bit and you guys recently did the price cut on the 5th. I'm curious to know just like what the, status of the property is and what's going on with it.
So there is some significant foundation issues, and I apologize. I actually have another agent handling this transaction for me, and he is on a flight right now, so I'm going to do my best to answer those questions.
Okay.
But I believe that there is some significant foundation issues that have been deterring individuals from putting in offers, or at least something that is acceptable. I do know that the seller has a payoff that's pretty darn close to the list price, so we can't come off it as much as we have already. But that's pretty much what I know.
Okay. It's all. I caught you off guard. It's no problem. So have you guys had offers on the property, or has it been under contract and then it's fallen out, or they're sending out like inspectors and there's just no way for like an investor to make money on this property?
Yeah, I mean, as far as investors pricing goes, I think the numbers are pretty slim there. We haven't had it under contract at all. People have just come out. I'm not aware if somebody has gotten a quote on that foundation. I know that it was talked about there for a bit, but what I can do is I can have the agent that's been handling the transaction, Gavin, reach out to you. He's on a short flight from Dallas here in the next couple of hours and get those answers over to you.
Okay, awesome. I do have a quick, do you have like just like 2 minutes for me? I guess my question would be, so you are the listing agent, right? You just have one of your guys handling this for you. Is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we work as a team in our office, so
Okay.
the listings, under my name, but he's handling for the most part.
Okay, awesome. Well, quick question, just on a property like this, this, and I don't expect you to be right on the button on this, but I just wanted to kind of pick your brain a little bit. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,200 square feet. If I were to come in and put some money in this and take care of, those foundation issues, and again, I know that it's probably maybe not realistic in terms of the investor, pricing on something like this, but curious to know what your thoughts would be on a potential ARV on something like this, just because you probably, this area better than me.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me look at that for you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, of course, my information is not filled out like it should be on our site.
I get
Let
it.
me see if I can check one more place for you. And
Sure.
if not, then I can get you an answer on that pretty quickly, just so I can run some quick numbers.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm curious just to know, like, well, if ARV is like around 250, then it's okay. Well, it's probably nothing to really do here, But if there is a little bit of margin, we'd probably be interested in at least sending somebody out to take a look at it. Couldn't hurt.
Right. Absolutely. Um, yeah, let me get back with you on that as well. And I can run some quick numbers for you.
Okay, awesome. So I called you. Is this your cell number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I called you for my cell too. So the other thing is that, I'm an investor. I'm actually in Southern California, but everything in Southern California, there's nothing under $1 million here, and there's nothing here to even buy. So I'm just, I'm also looking for other maybe potential like fixers. Is there anything else that you maybe have as a listing that, might fit inside that box?
Let me see. What are you looking to do? Are you buying and hold, or are you just flipping?
I can buy. I mean, I would like to come in and do value add, but at the end of the day, and flip. But at the end of the day, if I could come in and do a value add and then refinance, out and do some sort of burst strategy, I'd be open to that as well.
Okay, and so we do the same thing typically, and we buy at 75 to 80% of ARV minus repairs. Do you have a specific formula that you're following?
Right now, I would like to say I'm right around the same 70 to 75, but right now, just anything that I can make money on. I mean, right now it's pretty slim picking out that you're probably seeing that. I would imagine you're seeing the same thing on your end. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, if we can make money, we, generally speaking, we want to make 15% if we can. But we'll do it for less if there's low risk.
I gotcha. So right now, nothing that I really have on the market is going to be fitting in that criteria. To give you a little bit more information about our company, we're the Breckman real estate team, obviously. We're a residential real estate team, but we're also an investment company as well. So we go out on appointments looking for properties for my broker's personal portfolio. And the properties that he cannot buy, typically the sellers want to list with us for a little bit higher of a price, but we are doing what's called a novation. So we agree on a price, a purchase contract price for a certain amount, and then we put it on the market and we pay, the buyer's agent, realtor commission, and any repairs that may come about, and the rest of the profit is ours. So typically the stuff that we put on the market is not going to be in the range of the numbers for an investor, especially buying at that 70 to 75% range.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you guys are buying up all the good stuff is what you're saying.
Right. There's some stuff we put on the market we're trying to hook a residential buyer that might be, savvy with some DIY stuff, or willing to take on a small project that might have a little bit of equity, but not enough for an investor. So.
And then are you guys only in like Oklahoma? Are you guys working in other markets or just this market?
Just Oklahoma for now.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm in Southern California. And I mean, it sounds like, there may or may not be an opportunity to work together, but maybe let me know on this deal. It also sounds like, probably based on what you've told me, that this would probably not be something that would work for us, but I would definitely love to stay in touch. I'm in Southern California. So if you guys ever make it out this way, or if you ever find something that's maybe, that might fit in a box, but is not necessarily something for you guys, I'd love to be a guy that you can just, maybe, send a potential opportunity, now and then.
Absolutely. And Gavin's actually going to be the perfect person to make that connection with. He's actually my disposition guy. So I'll make that connection and send your contact over to him, because we do typically probably, a few times a month, slide some through off market to our exclusive buyers list. So I'll get you added to that, and
awesome.
He'll probably reach out to you either, today afternoon or early tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to text you my info to this number. Cool.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Awesome. Have a good one. Thank you.